Welcome to the Ray Sup channel. RAY space SUPP puss in boots. Anyways, that was kind of dumb, right? Anyways, welcome to the Ray channel, Ray Sup. I made the juice like I said I was going to, right? The watermelon juice. But see, I put 4 cucumbers, 2 lemons, a ginger, and 1 green apple. So this is the accumulation I got. It's actually more because this is about 12 ounces right here. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. Just wanted to show you that I made it. Took a little minute, right? I actually went shopping. I went to Walmart, did my thing. My mama helped me out, which is cool. I was gonna get some other stuff, like, you know, situated or whatever, but she was like, "Nah, I'll just spot you real quick and with you, and I'm gonna give it all back." You know what I mean? So I didn't spend very much. I honestly just only needed some things. I only needed a few things. I got about 4 waters. I bagged that up. I got a couple extra noodles. I love these. These are really, really good for lately. And they were like 30 cents a piece. 30 cents a piece. The watermelon. So like I only did half. I got plenty of that, just in a half. I got some cucumbers. They're like 79 cents a piece. I got my puppy. This was like $3.08. Chicken legs. I'm gonna cook them in a little bit. Got some lettuce, and I have some leftover Mexican rice. I got some cheese, a Snicker bar at the office. I got some hot sauce and some chicken for my puppy. And then I got some watermelon in there. So, like I said, I didn't really need very much. You know what I mean? Like, it's just little stuff. Little stuff. It pleases me. As long as I know I have it on board, I'm straight, you know? And of course I had 2 fucking energy drinks today. I don't know why. It's the chemicals. I fiend for it. I wake up and I'm like, you know? And then I also stopped at the Family Dollar and I pick up these. These are really good. I know they're not good for you, but like the salt I crave, like it's spicy, talky seeds. I like seeds. Some people, they don't know how to eat seeds. They never tried it. They're scared to eat it. You know what I mean? Just fucking try it. A little, you know, you don't like it. Some people, they don't even eat it. You know, they put it in their mouth, they'll suck on the salt and stuff like that, and they'll spit it out. Or some people will eat it whole, right? That's kind of scary. I had a friend that ate it whole, and we had a lot of sushi, and so the rice that was in his stomach, and he was eating that shit when we were drunk, and I was like, dude, you need to stop doing that. It's gonna create a ball with spikes. So the next day, you know what happened. You know what happened. Anyways, let me start this up over here, because I got some pepper jack cheese. That's on a flour tortilla. I know I said I'd kick back off it. It's been about roughly 4 days since I had a flour tortilla, but I pumped really good today, and I'm still like pretty flat here. Like my whole foundation, like everything's been changing so much in my body. So I can have one of these. It's no big deal. Plus whatever I drank earlier, I need to soak it up. But I'm gonna try this to see where it's at, and let you guys know what the flavor tastes like, because like I said, I stripped down the cucumber. I stripped it down. I got my other video loading up right now. It's uploading because it was only like 24 minutes or whatever like that. And once I download it and it gets uploaded or whatever, then I'm gonna push it on Facebook. And then this one too, I'm gonna post it up and push it, rewatch it, and then see if it's good or not or whatever. But for the most part, it is. I don't see why not. So. That's my flour tortilla, right, with the cheese mounted. So normally what I'll do, I'll get the lettuce. Now this doesn't really feel too hot, so let me give it a couple more seconds. Now I give me some time to try this out. Doesn't really taste like anything. It has like a little tang to it because of the cucumber. A little after, like you kind of taste the watermelon. It tastes like water. But like I said, I mixed it up. So for the next couple of days, it should be good. Like just a cup a day or whatever like that. I'll let you know after those 2 or 3 days how it's gonna flush out. But like I said, I got the cucumbers. I got half that watermelon. So I had 4. I had overall I had about like 9, right? So I had 4 of these, 4 of those in there, but I cut all 4 of them, threw it in the blender with the watermelon. So the next amount that I'll do, because I want to keep some cucumber on deck so I can cut it up. It'll last a little bit for like the salads that I want to eat. So I'll do 3 cucumbers and then do the other half of that watermelon and maybe just add in a lemon or 2. So if you think about it, like I said in the last video, it's pretty good that... Okay, so like with the lymphatic system, I get the lymphatic system moving and all that shit. So what did I say that okay, so the cucumber works as a cleanser, right? It works as a cleanser, and then you have you have the watermelon that keeps it that makes it pump, right? Like your lymphatic system starts to pump because of the what's that word? I always forget that word. Oh, and then I put like some of this hot sauce on it. This isn't really too bad. It's mostly like kind of like vinegar, and then a little bit of spice. So it's not that, like, okay, for instance, the ingredients: aged red cayenne pepper, dill vinegar, salt, and then it only has like one bad thing in it. It's some fucking words I can't even pronounce. Something gum or whatever. So, anyways, and then I was making some rice over here. Mainly I always make Mexican rice, but this, I made it like Mexican rice, but I put chicken broth instead. So that way it tastes, something different. But like I was trying to say, I'm already losing my train of thought. Oh, the lycopene. The lycopene or whatever like that, that's inside the watermelon. That's what, I believe that's whatever that is, like specifically, like that is what gets the lymphatic system pumping, along with the vitamin K, the carotene, and all that stuff. So that's what I believe that kind of gets it moving or pumping. And like I said, the cucumber is pretty much the cleaner. It's the detoxification, cleanses it out. So I'm gonna be drinking it for the next few days. It's gonna slim me out. I already know it is. Once it starts pumping here, like right in here, like this is gonna go. This is just gonna, right? Because once you get something working and it's cleaning out and it's like it unclogs, kind of like a drain. Like when your drain's kind of clogged and you always kind of unclog it every now and then. But once you hear that boom, right, or even a clogged toilet, it goes right. So once it's cleared, that's it. It's done. Game over. You know what I mean? Boom. Like that's what's gonna happen. I know it is. It's been prophesized, nigga. So and look at that. It looks good. I like the lettuce and the cheese. You know what I mean? And the little hot sauce stuff. I usually open it up so it can cool down. Anyways, I was talking to my boy Raymond a little minute ago. And I was right? Like everything works in the right time. And he's like, "Oh, bro," because he told me I'll look up, I'll study at some point in time, like where the spot's at, right? Like where the soil's at and where all the minerals are at and the iron and shit. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "I forgot to tell you," but I found a spot. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" So everything's coming together. Eventually, when I get into that shit, when I really get it. Oh man, it's gonna be a game changer. You guys are gonna see so much fucking new shit that I'm already kicking out. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if people are keeping up my videos, I've seen a lot of views. My mom was kind of peeping at me saying, we were driving over to Walmart, right? And she's like, "Oh, I saw that one of your videos had like 33 views, right?" And then when I went to look at that video, it was at 41 or 44, right? And I was like, "Wow, that shit's working." But then she was saying some stuff like, "Oh, well, you cuss a lot and you say this and you say that, But then when I thought about it, I was like, okay, so basically, like, people are probably viewing it, and then they don't like it, because she's like, "Oh, well, nobody's leaving any comments," right? And I'm like, but does that even really necessarily even mean anything, though? You know what I mean? Like, maybe people are watching it, but they just don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe people don't like it. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to do what I need to do. Like, I'm trying to push it out. Like if you're keeping up with the mind and you're keeping up with the stuff that I'm spitting out. Like, obviously, there's something there. There's something there that people are gravitating towards, or either they're listening or they're not, or maybe they're listening to it and then they're like, "Oh, what happened?" And they go back to work, right? So it's getting its views. I don't know how it's being specifically viewed, but I mean, like I said, I have a friend that's like way older than me, You know what I mean? He's got his own family. He's got his own thing going on. And he listens to me. You know what I mean? He doesn't sit there and be like, oh, well, I think you have an issue. You know? He doesn't say that shit. He's like, he's agreeing with me. He's on board with me. There's other individuals, too, that I've talked to that are like, yeah, bro, I know what you're talking about. And we get really into the conversation. Because, like I said, there's a lot of things that we're not told. You know what I mean? But anyways, that is part of my little rant there. I swear. You guys gotta try that shit. It's just a small little burrito. Like, the cheese, let me tell you. Okay. This is the best cheese I've ever had. And I think some ghetto companies are like real companies, like people like me and you, right? And they'll give you like real good shit, right? So it's First Street, right? Pepper Jack. I don't know. To me, I feel like it's real fucking cheese. Versus other cheese I've tried, like at Walmart or other places, it's kind of plasticky or it tastes funny, right? I know that, like I said, dairy and cheese and all that stuff, it's not good for you, right? But like I said, I only have so much of it. Like, it's not like I'm fucking taking block after block. Like, I'm only having so much, like, each day. Like, I'm doing it in small increments, you know what I mean? I might have a little bit more later. But with this, the cheese, I throw, like, red lettuce. Redhead lettuce. Okay, so at Smart and Final, this shit right here is 69 cents. 60 fucking 9 cents, yo. And it's beautiful. Beautiful fucking lettuce. It's better than, like I said, iceberg lettuce, right? Look at that. Redhead lettuce. You can see it. You can see the coloring correctly. Let me see. So that's redhead lettuce. 69 cents a pound. As far as I know, a pound. This thing don't even weigh anything. You know? I can look at my receipt. But I usually cut it up and put it in a container. You know? And it's really good. You can eat it just the way it is. If you're not like pussy about flavoring all the time. And then this stuff, oh man, the Louisiana hot sauce, it's like $1. $1.29, $1.49 or whatever at Walmart. And it's just fucking bomb. It's just, I don't know, it just, you could feel the, like the taste. Back in my day, when I was like 13, between 13 and 17, I want to say, mainly 13. I was 13 years old. I smoked a lot of weed, you know? And if I was smoking weed right now and I bit into that like I did in the very beginning, I would have been like, oh, you know? I fucking nut in my pants, like. You can't be mad at me for some of the things I say, you know what I mean? Like, everyone thinks the same. Like, almost about the same, right? Like girls, like, okay, like, I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but when I was dating, right, I was dating this girl, and we were joking around, and I was like, I don't know, something about her, she had a period going on, right? I went in the room, and I was talking to her, and we were like, you know, whatever. I was trying to help her with her issue. And then she's like, oh, I'm going to take these pills, right? Because, like, she had, like, pain and whatnot. And then she was laughing. And for me, personally, like, if a girl can really make me laugh, like, really make me fucking laugh more than I can make myself laugh or my homie make me laugh, like, if she can make me laugh deep, that's a plus. You know what I mean? That's a real fucking turn on to me. But you really gotta know how to make me laugh, right? Like, anyways, like, she was fucking shaking her bottle and she was like sitting there, and I went to give her a kiss, and I was like, whatever, do your thing, whatever you're gonna do, you know. And I came over here because we were like arguing a little bit, but not on a serious level. It was just kind of like she was frustrated with her shit. She was sitting there, and then she's shaking. She's like, all right, I want to take my pussy pills. She want to take my pussy pills, you know. And then another time, she was joking around with me, And she was like, oh, because she was trying to flirt with me or whatever like that, right? And I didn't catch on or something. I made like a wrong move or whatever, right? I fucked up a little bit. And I was like, oh, my bad, I was like, come here, because like we were going to get it on or whatever, right? So I went up to her and I was like, come here, this and that. And then she's like, no, I'm good. She's like, my pussy's dry. I was like, fucking stupid, right? And I remember I told some homegirls that at work, and both of them at the same time. These two girls, they're cocktail waitresses, right? And they were beefing it, like she's like, man, that fucking bitch. And the other girl too, like they didn't like each other, right? And it wasn't because like they were both bitches. One was a shit starter. I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of like fuck these bitches, right? Or fuck these hoes. But in reality, something was up with her, right? But they have to be kosher at work, right? And I remember like they had all that tension there, and then they were both right there, and they were talking, and then I jumped in the conversation, and I had mentioned that, right? I was like, oh, my pussy's dry, right? They both started simultaneously laughing at the same time, like, ha, right? So girls are crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I know girls are crazy. Girls have more crazy sexual thoughts than fucking guys do. Guys, I mean, yeah, guys do, but I heard through many men, through many fucking women are worse than men. Women are extremely more worse than men when it comes to sex. They just don't say that shit because it's not girly, But I'm from the ghetto. So for me personally, like back home, like the girls, they're just with the shit. You know what I mean? They're not fucking insecure. They're not shy. Even the big girls, they're like, ooh, man, I'm gonna have me some drink, tonight, whoop-de-whoop, and then I'm gonna be all up on my man, and I'm like, damn, girl, like, they're just with the shit, you know what I mean? Like, people from LA, people from fucking Victorville, California, San Bernardino, Rialto, fucking Ontario, Pasadena, Riverside, Pomona, you know what I mean? They're just with the program. Not all of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, you know what I mean? There's some proper bitches out there, or whatever, but then they find a way to leave you, But that's just kind of like how I look at it. And anyways, I'm just pretty much doing the entertaining shit right now. But that's the juice I was updating for the video, like I said I was going to do. And like I said, it doesn't really taste like much. I mean, it's sweet when you're drinking it. It just has to be cold, Like, if it's warm, it's going to be a little off. Just because, like, it's not really common that you have cucumber and watermelon, you know what I mean? But, and then lemon and some of the ginger and then the apple. But there's, like, so much, like there's only so much of it where you can't really taste, like, the apple really is hard. Like, if I would have put 2 apples, a lot more ginger, maybe more lemon, it'd be more potent, you know what I mean? But I just put it light. I didn't really need all that in my system. But that because I know I skipped on that. But what I was trying to say earlier is that putting the lemon in there, the 2 lemons, right? The apple and the ginger, it's gonna help because all that other stuff, right? Like the lycopene and then the detoxification that's inside the cucumber to flush it, to get it pumping and flushing and cleaning it. You got to think, though, too. The lemon alone will clean the blood, right? It'll get things moving on the outside as well, right? So when this is working, that's working too, right? And then the kidneys and all that shit will pump and work along with it. And then also with the apple, that helps with your that helps with the cardiovascular. Like I said, right? Gets your dick hard and all that shit. So having that in there, and plus the ginger... Ginger's really good too. I forget what it's for. I forget what it does, but I know it does a lot of good miracle stuff, right? It's really good for you. So that will get the whole shit like boom, 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 right? So by tonight, after I finish everything up and then take a nap or go to sleep, I'm gonna feel really good tomorrow, and then I'm gonna want to drink some more. If I start to crave whatever my cravings for tomorrow, I'm just gonna jump right on that. You know what I mean? And just put it down and then just do some meditation or whatever because. We went for a 4-mile run, me and my puppy, and we did that shit. And like I said, we went up and down the terrain and all that when you hear on my next video. So when we got back, she was tired as hell. She was trying to fall asleep and stuff like that. I still continued what I was doing. I made my video, and then after my video, I started working out. After I worked out, we went to Walmart, did our shopping, boo, 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 came back, laid her down, did what she had to do, changed up real quick, went over to the gym, boom, 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 right? I'm sore, like, but I'm so conditioned to this shit where, like, I'm sore, whatever. Like, I don't feel it like that. Well, I've been getting it all day. You know what I mean? And then a little earlier, like after the office, I was like, maybe I should go for another run. We do 8 miles, you know what I mean? Like roughly almost 9 miles because of the accumulation. When I go on that run, it's like I said, it's 4 miles, 4.32 miles, right? If I could push it a little more, you got to think about adding up that 0.32 with the other 0.32, 60 something. Go a little further. That's 9 miles altogether. But I didn't do it. Something told me just chill. You're good. You're more in shape than you think. Today you just chill, just relax a little bit, right? Because all the other days I was going super hard. Like these other little regiments, I did small little regiments in the room, but I went pretty good in the gym, like to get my shit all fucking swelled up, built, and all that. Let me move this a little further up. Yeah, there you go. See, I got the fucking shit coming in real well. All right here. This is super hard. And then I got this whole foundation right here. Look, it's just nice and sleek, sexy. Here, lick me right here. Lick me. Right. So it's coming along. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel good. Like you can see it in my chest. Like my back's real strong, you know what I mean? And the one thing I really love is like when I'm wearing the harness and my puppy's pushing, she's buff back here. A lot of people are like, man, she's fucking buff back there, right? And she's like, when she's pulling me, she's like, whoo, whoo, right? And I'm like, whoa, like, and she's getting me, like, pulling and fucking, right? It gives me that extra boost, that little, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to sprint. I just want to jog. She's good in the beginning. But towards the end when we're coming back, she's like, fuck. But I know how to bring it out of me. Like it takes me a while. Like I'm like a rusted motor, right? Like just because I wasn't hitting it like that all the time, right? So but it's always like that, no matter what. Like when you first start out, you're gonna be kind of cramped up a little because like right when I get up and it's early, my bones are still kind of like, whatever, because just the way I sleep kind of wrong. But once I start moving, everything starts working out. Like, it starts pumping out of me. And then when I get further into it, it's like, poof, 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 poof. I'm doing it, you know what I mean? But there's no need to, like, really speed go, you know what I mean? Because I already know if I start pushing that out more, I still have shit to do when I come back. You know what I mean? So I'll do a good jog, a little heavy, slow it up. And then I do all those breathing techniques. That takes a lot out of me. You know what I mean? Like, it'll take a lot out of anybody. But I've been conditioning it, like, and then I keep running, I suck it in, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I give a good-ass distance. I'm going like 25, 30 feet, maybe 50 feet, going further and further, and then I'm like, and then when I'm, like, about to, like, suck it in, when I'm holding it, the breath, that's what my homie Michael taught me. He's like, you suck it in, dude. You suck it in when you fucking expand. And then, whoo. And sometimes I'm holding it so long where I'm like, right? And I had so many pumps like that. I had to wait, But now it's like, where it's getting stronger and I don't have to wait as long. And I'm like, and then get back to it. You know what I mean? Some people that are driving by, they're probably like, damn, what the fuck is this fool doing? Like, he's running, it's all cold out here. These people, they're not conditioned to shit like that. Like I said, our whole society and certain shit in this United States or whatever, like, we're all conditioned weak. Like, really weak. Like, you bump your leg, you're like, ow. You know what I mean? Not me, dude. Like, all my shit is built. Maybe down here it's not as built, but like I said, I gotta still work on that. You know what I mean? I might be lagging on that a little bit. But for the most part, I'm just trying to do the stupid light. I swear. I don't like this fucking light, dude. I'm gonna post it up over here real quick. There we go. But like I said, I'm gonna try to just, you know, ooh, there you go. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try to do whatever I gotta do to keep building and getting healthy and, like, you know, putting out this progress for you guys and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's been about a week and 4 days now. Tomorrow will be the actual full thread of 2 weeks. And like I said, I've already kind of completed most of my transformation. The only thing that's left is that the skin is going to be intact against my meat. And it's pretty much already it's pretty much about there. It's just, you know what I mean? I mean, you can see it. Like, it's already, you know, the transformation's already there. I'm already kind of ripped and cut up, you know what I mean? So, like, I got to where I wanted to be, especially down here. And then just doing the juicing aspect, it's just going to work out. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't really require a lot when it comes to food and drinks and stuff like that. Like, it's very cheap. You know what I mean? Like, my dog's good. I got her a 14-pound bag of food. I don't really like when she eats that shit. But if it's a given that she'll have to eat it. You know what I mean? But most of the time, like I said, I feed her chicken because it's as pure as it can get. I get the hatch. This right here, because it's not pumped with any antibiotics or anything like that. It says hatched, raised, harvest in the U.S., right? Because these rich people, let me tell you, right? These rich people that are trying to kill people, or the government is trying to kill people, they pump other products into the food, right? Now, with that's a code for them to know, like, oh, okay, I can get this because it's not fucked with, right? Because they gotta fucking eat too. You know, people don't think about that shit. The motherfuckers that are trying to kill you, they have to eat too. So there's codes, there's barcodes, right? Like, let me see. Usually I save these, right? Certain barcodes, like right here, I got 4062, right? I heard the 3s are the ones that you want to go for. And the 40s, the 4s and all that stuff, they probably have some kind of chemical in it, right? Or it could be the other way around. I don't know. Because those informations, I'm getting them from certain people off the YouTube. And then the things nowadays are getting smarter. Like the Google's starting to write shit off. The YouTube's like starting to like profess different things and push away old videos. So you can't really get the answers anymore that what you want. You know what I mean? Because things are changing now, you know? But like I said, that's why it's best that I'm pushing out the knowledge right now, because I learned all this shit like an accumulation over time, like over years over time, you know what I mean? So now that I'm able to like really kind of peep it out to you guys, now you have the knowledge, you know what I mean? You just gotta kind of stream through my videos, listen to some of the bullshit, and then, you know, or whatever, because like I said, I keep it entertaining, keep it up whatever like that for the personality stuff and the trait, and comedy stuff, you know? But I'm talking about real stuff. But then it's funny, but then at the same time I'm giving you education. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, think about it. When you're in school, it's boring. You know what I mean? Sometimes the teachers, if they have character, you're like, oh wow, like I've learned from particular teachers, and I remember them to this day because they had a good personality. Other ones, they just sucked. I didn't want to listen to them, or they were racist, right? So, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving you good knowledge. I'm putting out the content, whatever like that, and it's free. I'm not asking for anything. Just, you know, pay attention, keep a good open mind, and you know, keep yourself healthy, build your body, build your mind, learn to change, you know what I mean? Learn to grow with one another. That's the only way we're really going to survive in these times, you know what I mean? And that's what this is. It's just to put out the truth. I'm just putting out the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. You know what I mean? Like, not all of us want to know it. Like especially for me. Like, I had to learn a lot from what I was back home and how I was acting and, like, just dumb shit. And I was like, damn, you know, like, I fucked up. You know, like, I mean, even now, every now and then I still fuck up. But you know what? I keep trying. I keep chucking. I try to make the best choices, even if I make a bad one. I make more better choices than I do bad, right? And if I am on a little bad roll spiral, I'm just a little out of whack, you know. I'm just a little out of whack. So what? You know what I mean? Everyone does it, and you know, like I know I'm not perfect. Neither are these fools, right? Like when I think about it, I'm like, you know what? I rode into a lot of taxis, and these fools are probably like, damn, this fool's a trip, you know. But there's worser fools in the taxis. They're like, oh, you're good, man. You always tip real good. Like, they love me. You know what I mean? My taxi drivers, I give them props. Like, if you guys are all listening or whatever, love you guys. You guys always took care of me, whether I was fucked up or not. You know, but I always tipped, you know? And it's been a while, but when I get back to rowing, I'll be seeing you guys pretty soon. You know what I mean? Right now, it's just taking me a little time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to cut it short. It's already about 30 minutes. Take a little while to download. And you guys stay prayed up. Say your prayers when you wake up and when you go to sleep. Be thankful and grateful for things. Be grateful for your family, if you have family still, or if you have a loved one, or even a cat, puppy, or a fucking bird, you know, a little fish, whatever, you know. So you guys just enjoy the video. I hope you guys keep an open mind to what I'm talking about. And you guys have a good night. And if I can, I'll upload another video tonight. But that's all the information I got for right now. Love you guys. God bless you. Have a good one.